Hello and welcome everyone. This is a Mutiny season preview video. The PTS is live and I thought we'd do a quick preview video to show you the new modifiers, the new gear pieces, and to have a play around with the new companions. So could be a long video, this one. I would go more in depth with the seasonal journey and the manhunt and things like that, but this time on the PTS, they haven't included it. They normally put the journey in here. We can have a look at all the journey objectives. They haven't done it this time, so we won't be able to cover that today. And if we go to the map, we don't have a manhunt tab, so we can't see the first few manhunt missions either. But we do have access to the companions. The companion mission is there. We'll go and start that in a moment. The first thing we're going to have a look at is the new global modifier for next season, which is called Command Link. So the description of Command Link is Command Link rewards active teamwork. Perform coordinated actions with your True Sons companion to build Command Link meter and trigger combat bonuses. When full, hold modifier key to order your companion's active ability. We'll be playing around with this in this video, showing you how this all works. Priority kill. Companion kills a target you marked for attack. 25% weapon handling for 12 seconds. And you also get 22 plus on the Command Link. Crossfire kill. You and your companion damage and kill the same enemy. You'll get 25% crit chance for 12 seconds on that. And you get plus 30 on the Command Link. Reposition. Companion completes a move to cover order. You get reload speed for that for 7 seconds at 20%. You get 8 on the Command Link. Assist, you or your companion kill an enemy attacking the other. 15% weapon damage for 5 seconds and plus 14 on the Command Link. Buddy aid, you or your companion revive the other in combat. You get 35% bonus armor for 12 seconds for that, plus 34 on the Command Link. And collateral kill, companion kills an enemy without your help or command. That's just going to get plus 12 on the Command Link. Now, companion commands, you aim plus modifier key, attack target. Hold modifier key will trigger the active ability. And with a valid cover selected plus modifier key, move to cover. Co-op rules, only one companion can be active for the group at a time, swapping yours after the 30-second lock period expires. Crossfire kill, buddy aid, assist, and collateral kill. Any player can trigger these actions and receive the corresponding combat bonuses and Command Link progress. That's how it works in co-op. Now, we've got to unlock the active modifiers because these are the companions, starting with that mission that I just shown you. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And then what I'm going to do is try and get all 3 unlocked so we can have a look at these. But what we're going to have is an assault companion, which is the first one we get to unlock in a moment. The assault companion fires an RPG that deals explosive damage and inflicts bleed to all enemies within 7 meters. Command Link cost is 100 for that. So that's where all the plus Command Link things were then. You basically got to build up 100 before you can use it. Tech line, the engineer companion deploys a turret that targets weak points and enemy skill proxies for 20 seconds. That'll cost 80 of those points. And quick fix, the medic companion deploys a support station that revives, heals, and cleanses all allies within 15 meters for 10 seconds. Medic gains shock ammo for the duration, and that's at a cost of 120 Command Link points. So let's get all these unlocked. Let's have a look at them and see how that works. And we'll discuss all the passive modifiers as we get into this. And remember, there's a lot of gear and exotics coming out next season as well. We are going to cover that in this video. As I said, it's going to be a long one. It's a full seasonal preview for Mutiny, but this is the build I quickly put together. I might put this in a separate video, and this is the build I'm going to be using today. It's a Ninja Bike Striker build with the new unit alloys brand set. It gives me like 105 in my almost mag, which is insane. We'll be using this build throughout the gameplay in this video. Okay, so let's go and head over to get our first companion. There's a Mutiny hotspot, so when you start a new season, you'll have to fast travel here and go and get your first companion. This one will be free. Okay, so we've just reached the area. I watched Yannick do this on stream. We're going to go in here, we're going to kill a few enemies, and we're going to find our companion. He's going to be helping us. There he is with the green marker. What are we on? World difficulty? I don't know. Might be normal. We will do harder difficulty, I promise. So just gotta take out these. This is how you're gonna get all your companions. You're just gonna have to like do open world activities or whatever. And they will just show up. It will be in open world activities. I don't think you do like missions or anything like that. And they'll just show up and they'll start helping you. So now they are clear. We can go and recruit him. So yes, companion assault, recruit companion. Gives you a tutorial here, so companion modifiers. Companions are seasonal modifiers that can be equipped into the Isaac modifier menu. Each companion possesses unique skills that can provide advantages across different activities. Companions can be obtained through Mutiny hotspots found on your map. Once rescued, a companion can be equipped or replaced like any other Isaac modifier. Enhance your companion through the command link to help them grow stronger and unlock their full potential. So these can be leveled up as well. In the PTS to be a max level right away. But I imagine just having them active is going to level them up. So companion assault, we've got the hardy, I'm going to say talent for now, I forget what they call that, but he's immune to crowd control effects. Pretty sick. Efficient operator gains commanding 20% faster. So we're going to recruit him. Now, once we recruit him, we can go in our active modifiers and we can select him. He is the assault companion. So we can put that assault modifier on now, or the spearhead modifier on now, and it'll tell us the trait. Trait's the word they use. Now, this trait on every companion that you find, even though we found this assault one now, we can find more assault companions, and they might have different traits. The description, what they do up there stays the same. The companion stats stay the same, but the traits can be different. So if you find different assault companions that have different traits that you prefer, you can recruit them and replace them. Now, when you do that, you don't need to worry about anything else like leveling them up and whatever. That's all going to stay the same. So if you do level, say, this one up and find a better one, he will keep the level. He's currently level... Oh, he is currently level 1. I thought it said when I started max level, so we will need to level him up. And you can see it's like a progress like last season. So I imagine just having this activated and using him is going to level him up. When he gets to level 2, he has a blast radius increase of 9 meters to his explosive damage from the rocket and 30% explosive damage at level 3. Went up to level 5 well, this season that we're currently on, so I'm not sure what the level these go to, but there's 2 effects that get added at level 2 and level 3, and I'm guessing if it does go up to level 5, then the stats will keep on increasing. But like I said, if you find someone else with a better trait and you replace them, they'll keep their level, they'll keep all their stats. So what we're going to do, we'll have a play round with this companion now. We're going to go do some stuff and try and find some more companions. It said that they appear on the map, but I can't see any more of those logos. And when I was watching Yannick on stream, he literally just went around the open world and he did stuff. So we're going to keep the open world on normal. And what we're going to do is just some control point farming probably. So if we go into reset control points, and we'll just go through control points and see if we can find some. So here we are. We're going to go and do crash site first. And it's the first time we're playing with this. I'm not going to be good at it. But you can see the T on the hood. This needs to charge up to be able to use his rocket. So we best start using him. Like if I take cover here, we can aim at that cover there and just press T. And that's going to send him into that cover. He should now run over to that cover. There he goes. Look at that. We can position him. Then I could say, hey, target that guy, please. T. He's now targeting that guy. And look at that damage. I don't even need to do anything. Wow, we're going to complete a whole control point with just our companion. We're not going to do anything. We're not even going to shoot. So as he's doing stuff, you can see that Lincoln is charging on my HUD. No, you need to go kill people. Kill him. Oh, I'm not pressing C. There we go. There we go. And then, what's that explosion? And then we're calling some more allies to help you. We are going to completely let our companion and allies do this control point. It's normal. We should find it easy. And hopefully we'll... actually, I might actually help. This might take all day. you can see how it works. You can mark targets. You can tell him to go into cover. Not sure if you can aim at the cover and do it. It seems to disappear when you do that. Yeah, it's kind of like free aim that you got to do that. But you can also do free aim on the ads. No. Okay, so when you want him to move cover, don't ADS. Just look at the cover where you can see the cover to move. move to cover. Cover to cover, I think that's the one. And then that's how you can move him into cover, just by pressing T. If you want him to take care of an ad, you've got to aim at the ad and press T. I'm saying T because I'm on keyboard. If it's on controller, I'm guessing this is up on the D-pad that you got to do. So he's nearly got his rocket launcher ability, so we will start killing some things. And we'll see if we can get him to use his rocket launcher. And see how that looks. Okay, we've got his rocket. So now we're going to try and make him use his rocket. And what we were going to do here, I believe what we need to do is aim at the target. And then hold it. So I've held it. There you go. I don't know what he fired that at. What he fired his rocket. I believe your companion can get you up as well. Should we try and go down and see if he gets us up? We can put this grenade on. Right, I'm down. So I can call for help. Hell yeah. He can get you up. Okay. That's a great use. Thank you very much. Okay. So that's cool. Like, I don't know what happened with the rocket. We see them use it, which was good, but he didn't use it against the target that is set. So I don't know whether you just hold T. We're going to try and get another rocket saved now. And we're not going to aim at the target this time. There we go. Nearly go on. And also, you kind of want to, like, get him into cover near an enemy. If you just mark an enemy, it takes ages to do anything. But if you get him in cover near the enemy and then aim for the enemy, does pretty decent. He does okay damage when he's there, but like you see, he just runs away as soon as you're in cover. But we've nearly got a rocket. One more maybe. So, oh, just unlocked the rocket. Let's see if we can just get him to use it by holding it. Yeah, so you just hold it, and he automatically does it. So it's not like you have to pick a target with the rocket. So that's what happened before. So I aimed at the target and then hold T, thinking he'd aim at that target. You just hold it, and he does his own thing by look at it. Or maybe he should aim at the target you do. I don't know. But we charged it up twice then by getting him involved. I will be honest, like my initial thoughts of this system is a little bit meh, because there's a lot of pressing T to tell him to do stuff, and it'd just be quicker for me to clear out the control point on my own. So that's what I'm going to do on the next one. I'm not going to be pressing T. I'm going to let him do his own thing, and we'll see how that works. We did get another person come and help us, though, so we are going to recruit another companion here. Hopefully they're a different one. So the one we found is an assault again. But this is where you can compare them. So we've got here, my companion has got Hardy, where he's immune to crowd control effects, and Efficient, where he gains command link 20% faster. But this new assault has Concussion Expert, where he carries and throws concussion grenades, and High Profile, where 50% threat generation and 50% armor. So he's going to get the threat. He's going to throw concussion grenades. I like that. We're going to recruit him instead. Now, because we've recruited him, he basically just changes the other guy. If we go into our menu here and go back to our modifiers, you'll see now that I've just changed the traits on the one that I had. So we're going to keep on going and hopefully find the other two to show you how they work as well with the turret and the support station. Yeah, most definitely. I'd say the best way to use a companion would be to play as normal. And just when you see he's marking somebody, probably aim for them. I'm already getting the rocket charge to halfway here just by doing that and not worrying too much about it. Obviously, there might be some things that you want, which we'll go over in a moment, where from time to time you might just want to make him take cover or something to get a quick proc, but yeah, sitting there hitting T all the time isn't fun. This way it's much better. He's still charging up. So he's currently marking him. Like, really, you kind of want to make for him to shoot at him, because I think that gets more score. But it's going up without focusing on it, which is good. Right, we've just completed this next control point as well. Didn't quite get his rocket. It was very close, as you can see there. Like, one more action, I'd have had it. And that was just passively playing, and I didn't even put him into cover or anything. So it's good that that charges up quite naturally, to be honest with you. But one thing I did notice, I was thinking after the first control point, I wonder if this is going to be a good way to farm them. If they just show up at every control point. They don't, as in like new companions. So we didn't get one that time during us. Hopefully we do on the next one. We're just going to stick to control points for now. There we go. We've got another rocket. I'm going to let him use it. See what he does with it. I like that. Oh, we found one. Hello, how are you doing? Mr. Medic, we need you. So, new companion, medic, carries and throws frag grenades. Triage trained, uses med kits with reduced armor restoration each time. So I'm guessing he can use medkits for us? That sounds quite good. We're going to recruit him. But now we've recruited him, we've got a choice to make. We can't have both of them. So, we go into our modifiers, active modifiers, and now we can either have our assault. We've kind of used him. We've leveled him up quite a bit. The level seems quite fast. I've only done 2 control points. And he's well on his way to level 2. But quick fix is our medic. We're going to throw our medic on. So, just a reminder, the medic companion deploys a support station that revives, heals, and cleanses all allies within 15 meters for 10 seconds. Medic gains shock ammo for the duration as well, and it's going to cost 120 for this. So I imagine charge this up and use the support station when you are kind of need it. It's only for 10 seconds, but he's also going to be carrying and throwing frag grenades for us while he's with us, and he's going to use med kits with reduced armor restoration each time for us as well. When you level up the medic at level 2, the 50% radius on the support station. At level 3, when support station expires, it emits a shock pulse in a 10-meter radius. So we're going to use him next on the next control point, and we're going to play the same, to be honest with you. I'll let you watch this one. We're just going to kind of like charge it passively, not really using T that much, and just let him do his own thing. You know what? If you do just target people and let him get a few bullets off and kill them together, it charges us up so quick. We've already got him over halfway with 3 ads. And look at this. We got a target. We got to let him get a bullet off. Susie's got his bullet off because he takes about 10 years about it. Oh, throw a grenade. Look at that. Journey mission completed. I can't even see the journey missions. Oh. Look at that. Journey mission 7. Oh, maybe we can pick up some of these as they complete. There was no menu for it. Right. Let's have a full control point with him. It's only on normal still, so it's got to be easy. I need a support station, say, yeah? Let him hurt me. Hurt me, please. No, let him hurt me. I like the medic. All of a sudden, I'm liking it. Right, I need a support station, please. What does he do? Does he drop it where he's at, or does he come over to me and drop it? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. He needs more repair skills. Like, what's that? Come on, at least give him a future initiative build. Okay, that's crap. But, look what we've just found. We got another companion coming to help us. This is growing on me every control point. Apart from the support station. That sucked. I hope we can, like, make that better. Can we not do anything with him yet? I'm guessing we got to clear the control point first. I'm not giving this thing chance to charge up again now. But to be honest with you, with how pointless that support station was, I probably won't use it. That needs buffing. I want to see if has he just used a medkit for me? I think he just used a medkit for me. I still keep, look, what am I regenning from? He has, hasn't he? He used a medkit for me. This guy's awesome. Apart from his support station. I'm not gonna lie, when from the first companion, I was a bit like, is this gonna be trash? But already, I'm liking it now. Especially the medic guy. Look, we're gonna go down. We need a support station. He doesn't even bring it over to you. He just drops it where he's at. So when you press that, you've got to make your way to it. That's a little bit annoying as well. But we'll take those heals. All of those heals. I don't think 10 seconds long enough to fill me up. We're gonna have a... Well, I imagine as he levels up, that gets better, right? And we'll have a look at the passive modifiers in a minute. I'm sure there's some passive modifiers that might be better. Alright, we've cleared it. We need to defend it now. We didn't call in our other allies. We didn't even need them. Where'd that other guy go? Ah, oh, come on. We've lost. We had the other recruit. Where'd he go? That's slightly annoying. I wonder if he died. So imagine if we're in a group now as well. I'd have mine out and there'd be like a 30-second lock from when he spawns sort of thing. And then my team could bring theirs out whenever and you could coordinate who's got their companion out each time. And yeah, only one at a time. But you'd still build up your like special, your whole team. And you still get some buffs and some passives, I believe, is what they said. We'll have to test it out when we're actually in a group in the game's live, but yeah, a little bit good we lost that other guy because we needed him to finish off. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a proper edit. I'm going to go and find the next one that I need, and we'll cut back in when I find them. We found one. On the next activity we did, we found our engineer. So, companion engineer carries and throws concussion grenades like my medic. Was it my medic or was that my assault? No, it was my I forget. And then Juggernaut, 35% armor, less movement speed, 25% less movement speed. So, we're going to recruit them. And we're going to take a look at this one because we've now got all of our 3 active modifiers very quickly. Ain't got to take you long at all. We're going to throw tech line on. So the engineer companion deploys a turret that targets weak points and enemy skill proxies for 20 seconds. And it costs 80 to do this. And he's also going to throw concussion grenades for us. He's a bit of a juggernaut as well. Now, when the engineer is leveled up, you get level 2 turret deals 25% damage to weak points and skills. Level 3 on expiry or destruction, turret triggers a 15-meter EMP blast. Okay, and you can see as well there on the my cam's been in the way where it was showing you the level. Let me just remove that, but you can see on the level there. So the assault we did 2 control points with, 320 out of 1000 for the first level. We just did a control point and an open world activity with a medic, 346. It levels up quite quick. So yeah, doesn't look like there's anything there though that improves the support station. But we'll have a look at the passives in a moment. We want to have a quick play around with the engineer now. We'll go and do a control point with him and we'll have a look. We won't show you this in full, but we'll have a look at what his turret looks like when we spawn that in. Like, these recruits, they show up a lot. I think I've currently got my medic and my engineer here with me, plus somebody else has just shown up. Like, look at them. So we just found another assault. This one carries... I don't... Yeah, this one carries and throws frag grenades. Movement speed minus health. And we... Oh, this is a new one. 2 in 1. We've got a new medic. Like, can you stay still, please? Movement speed, health. Uses stimulants to restore health. Is that what, like... Is that for us? Not sure. I think I like the medkits. I don't know. The way it's highlighted suggests like it's like a name talent now and is better. So I really like the frag grenades on the medic. I'm gonna keep the frag grenades. And as for the assault, concussion, frag. See, the one I've got takes threat generation, but I think frag's better than concussion. Maybe. I don't know. We'd have to make that decision, right? Let's go into this control point and let's show you this turret. Okay, we got it in 2 kills. That was quick. So let's make him pull out his turret. See what he does. So turret goes out. And it does practically nothing. Those things are lethal when they're against me. It's tickling them. And it's out already. That needs a buff also. The rocket looked good. Rocket, one and done. Support station, absolutely rubbish. And turret, maybe used to position in then, I don't know. But it looked terrible. So the specials at the minute are a little bit lackluster, but we haven't taken a look at the passives yet. So what we'll do, I'm going to clear this control point. If we get another turret, I'll show you. If not, we'll have a look at all the passives. Okay, we do have another turret. Let's get him, put it out. Like, what's he doing with that? Like, great turret placement. He just puts it down where. What you might want to do when you've got your special, what I'm learning here, especially with the turret, is I might want to, like, say, right, where's going to be a good turret placement? I reckon, I don't know, down there. Make him move into the cover and then hold T, because then he'll put the turret where you put him into cover. Which showed that because it wasn't used, let me do it again. Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to use that. And if I give a hold T, can I destroy it myself? No. Okay, that's terrible placement because it just spawned behind us, but I was just testing. But yeah, that might be the best way to use that turret. He's now staying there because I put him there. We got another one of these recruits already. These spawn all the time, so you don't need to worry about getting them unlocked. Like, you're gonna get them unlocked so freaking quick. We haven't even cleared these small. We started there, we got down here, we've seen tons of them. We've unlocked one of each. We've had multiple recruits to decide from. And we got another one now, another medic. So this medic here carries some, throws frag grenades, uses medkits with reduced armor restoration each time. Basically exactly what I got, but with frags. We'll take you. And there we go, just like that, he's now ours. Let's have a look at the passives. We've gone through the actives. In fact, we haven't gone through the hostile modifiers yet either. So let's have a quick look at the hostile modifiers. Because I'm noticing like some electrical discharge from enemies every now and then. I'm guessing it's to do with these. So the hostile modifiers this season is Jammer. Hidden enemy who slows command link gain by 75% and disables passive modifiers. Wow. So if you see that, you want to kill them. Until found and eliminated. Counter, command your companion to attack or close in to reveal the jammer. Eliminate to restore abilities and gain 35% skill haste on kill. And you trigger a 15-meter EMP blast. So that's what that was when I was seeing that we're triggering an EMP blast. But that also explains why sometimes when I was commanding my companion, it wasn't charging it up because there must have been a jammer in the area. So you want to keep an eye out for jammers. You want to deal with them quickly. Then you've got Commander. They are heavily armored. They are a heavily armored enemy. 40% damage resistance, 25% damage, who buffs 3 nearby allies within 20 meters with 10% damage. The counter for this is to keep crossfire with your companion to strip damage reduction and make the commander vulnerable. Killing him disrupts buffed allies and grants 10% crit damage for 10 seconds. So if you see one of these, basically just target them with your companion and both of you kill them. And they'll go. And then Fire Team, 2 linked enemies share 50% damage resistance and healing. The counter for this is damage both within 3 seconds to break the link and trigger a 6-second vulnerability window. Finish them for 5% armor regen per second for 10 seconds. Basically, you both want to aim at them again, I imagine, with that one. But they're the 3 hostile modifiers. And as for your passive modifiers, we got quite a lot this season. We got defense and tactics. So, Extra measures. When your companion uses their active, you gain 35% bonus armor for 10 seconds. That's when you hold T down. You'll get that bonus armor for 10 seconds. Then you've got adrenaline response. If your companion takes more than 30% damage in 10 seconds, they heal 30% armor and gain 25% rate of fire for 10 seconds on a 15-second cooldown. Command rally. So when you revive your companion, allies within 10 meter heal for 40% armor and gain 20% weapon handling for 10 seconds. That's on a 30-second cooldown. There's bastion position. If your companion is targeted by 3 or more enemies, they receive 3% armor regen for 10 seconds. Combat lifeline. Using an armor kit heals your companion for 70% and boosts their movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. Armor Regiment. While your companion's active is running, they take 40% less damage. Shock and Advance. We're moving on to the tactics one now. Shock and Advance. After your companion uses their active, you both gain 20%, 10% movement speed, and 15%, 7% rate of fire for 10 seconds. 15-second cooldown. I'm guessing 20s for you, 10s for them. 15 for you, 7 for them. Then Locked In, 15% chance to instantly gain 50% command link after your companion uses their active. That's pretty cool. So you'd use it, and there's a 50% chance that, sorry, 15% chance you're going to get 50% back on it right away. Tactical Expertise, your companion's active gains 50% range. And then you've got Command Discipline, your command link buff durations last 50% longer. And Priority Channel, command link builds up 12% faster. So they're all your passives. Nothing there about like increasing that support station or anything, or the damage on that turret. So I'm guessing as they level up, that will just happen because that support station was trash. And the turret didn't look that good. The rocket looked great though. This is just the PTS though, guys. You gotta remember that. PTS, they're doing this for feedback. They'll be sure to be changes before this comes out next month, I imagine. We're not going to go any more into that now. I feel that's a nice little preview on the companions for you. Instead, what we're going to do is take a look at all the new gear coming next season, and I'm going to be a little bit sneaky and try and get some journey missions for you as well. I'm going to get this file, we're going to watch back through this video, and we're going to zoom in where it popped up on those journey mission completions, because I noticed it was giving us our journey missions. So we'll have a look at that. So, new gear. I am going to, over the next few days, release some builds. This build here, we're going to do some heroic content with it. I'm also going to be trying out the new exotic shotgun as well, because they look great. So let's have a look at what we've got. We'll go for the exotics first. We're getting this new Sheriff exotic shotgun. It comes with Authentico, which is 30% weapon damage, 100% accuracy, and no damage drop-off. Look at that damage drop-off. That sounds insane. The bonuses are built into the weapons-based stats. It just sounds incredible. So we've got that. We've got the Bittersweet as well, which is an exotic rifle. With this one, you get transfusion. So hitting headshots build stacks up to a max of 8. When shooting an ally or skill, repair them for 50% of the shot's damage for each stack. Healed allies will receive 50% of your repair skills bonus as bonus armor for each stack for 10 seconds. All hits are guaranteed headshots for 8 seconds after healing an ally or skill while at maximum stacks. So I'm thinking here, get to maximum stacks, heal an ally, and then get 8 seconds of pure headshot damage. Could be pretty decent on a DPS build, that, you know. The only thing is, healed allies will receive 50% of your repair skills bonus as bonus armor for each stack. Is that the only healing you do? Repairing for 50% of the shot's damage. Oh, you get bonus armor as well. So yeah, this is pure DPS build. You'll be healing your allies with a DPS build, and by healing your allies, you're going to get headshots for 8 seconds guaranteed. All hits are guaranteed headshots for 8 seconds after healing an ally. Or skill while at maximum stacks. You want to get to the maximum stacks, heal an ally, and then sounds pretty fun. We will definitely be trying that out in a separate video. That's all the weapons that are coming. And then next, there is going to be a new exotic chest piece called the Beacon. So the Beacon comes with Bond. Both you and allies receive 20% critical hit damage, 10% skill efficiency and 1% armor regen when an ally is within 10 meters of you. And you receive 10% crit damage, 5% skill efficiency, and 0.5% armor regen when one of your skills is within 10 meters of you. Only the highest group of buffs can be active at one time. I don't like the sounds of that. I'm not going to cover that over the next few days. I just don't like the sounds of it personally. I don't see where I'm ever going to use that. I could be wrong though. Let me know in the comments if you like the sounds of that and why. But personally, not that interested. And just to let you know, the shotgun is the one that's going to be on the climax mission at the end of the Mutiny season, whereas the other exotics that I've shown you are going to be in the season track. Now, as well as exotics, we do have a brand set and a gear set, but we also have some named items. So let's go and find the new named items. We've got the Froth SMG, which comes with Perfect Immobilize. This is going to be, I'm guessing, a new talent that comes next season, Immobilize. It'll amplify weapon damage by the perfect version, 25% to ensnared enemies. After 3 kills, applies ensnare to the next enemy that you hit. Not sure what the not perfect version will be, maybe 20% or 18%, who knows. But the Froth will come with Perfect Immobilize. And then as well as the Froth, you've got the Lockdown, which also has Perfect Immobilize, and that's a shotgun. Then there's 2 named gear items as well. One I've got on right now, which is the Equalizer from Unit Alloys. This is Perfect Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 24 times. And also the holster that I'm wearing as well. You've got the Salvo Unit Alloys named holster, which gives you 8% rate of fire as an attribute there. Now, while we're on this piece, we'll have a look at the new brand set that's coming, because I like the sounds of this, which is why I've made this build around it. The new Unit Alloys brand set comes with 1 piece, 5% rate of fire, 2 pieces, 20% assault rifle damage, 3 pieces, 50% magazine size, which is why my St. Elmo's is at 105 mag size right now. Definitely going to be releasing some more videos over the weekend with this build and seeing how it compares on heroic content. But yeah, that's what you get with this brand set. It sounds great. The first fill I thought was Ninja Mike backpack, 3-piece striker, 2 pieces of this. I went with the Perfect Obliterate and the 2 named, but might be a better way of doing it. It's just a very quick throw together. But in terms of the gear set, the new gear set that's coming is Concentrated Company. So with this gear set, for 2 pieces you get weapon damage, 3 pieces weapon handling, and then 4 pieces you get the camaraderie talent where shooting an enemy marks them for 7 seconds. When a marked enemy dies, you receive 1 stack of 3% weapon damage for each ally or skill that has contributed to killing that enemy. Max stacks is 35 stacks. They decay every 10 seconds. Maximum amount of marks that can be placed is 3. So basically, if you have a skill out and you're shooting and your skill shooting, you're going to get 2 marks and that enemy dies. You're going to get 6% weapon damage. Sorry, not 6% weapon damage. You're going to get 2 marks for that enemy. Well, yeah, 6% weapon damage, because each mark is 3% weapon damage. And if you keep on stacking that up and get the stacks to 35, at 35, you're going to have 105% weapon damage, providing it's not decaying. So this is just killing enemies and increasing your weapon damage. Even if it's just you killing them, you're going to get 3% weapon damage every single kill. But if you're in a squad and your squad is shooting them at the same time and you've got your skills out, your skills are potentially 3 marks on one target could get you 9% weapon damage on your next few stacks, because you'd get 3 stacks for that. And 105 damage at 35. We're going to have to give that one a go. Basically, I'm going to use that as like a striker alternative. We'll do that in another video again, but sounds interesting. We'll have to see how it fares. Now, obviously, these have talents on the backpack and the chest. So if we go to the backpack on this, the talent is 1 for all, which will increase the weapon damage bonus per stack from 3% to 5%. Sound like that is a must. So that will be 175% damage, I believe, if you get that to max stacks. And then the chest piece is, the talent here is all for 1, which will increase the amount of marks that can be placed from 3 to 5. Not sure if I like that one. I'd probably pair this with something like Glass Cannon or Obliterate and go all DPS, because yeah, it increases the amount of marks that can be applied, but if you're playing solo, it's only you and your skill really. In a squad, yeah, you could be in a 4-person squad, or you could all be focusing the same enemy. That's only really on bosses where they won't get melted instantly. I don't know. I'd probably go backpack and leave the chest out. But I'm actually starting to really like the sounds of this build. I'm looking forward to testing it. Now, as said, we'd be sneaky and we'd get some of these journey missions up because I kept them popping up on the screen. But as I look back at my recording, my webcam was in the way, but you can kind of see a few here. But like perform crossfire kills, eliminate enemies via companion collateral kills, eliminate enemies while a command link buff is active, perform assist kills, eliminate true sun enemies. Then on another one, we found perform buddy aid interactions. That's revive or be revived by a companion. Revive allies while a command link buff is active. Eliminate jammer enemies. Perform priority kills. Then on another one here, we can see eliminate fire team enemies, eliminate enemies using companion abilities, eliminate enemies via companion collateral kills, perform assist kills, earn command link points through squad actions, 5,000 of them. Right at the top there as well, we can see capture True Sun's control point. And then on this one, eliminate commander enemies using crossfire, eliminate enemies via companion collateral kills, perform crossfire kills on elite enemies, earn command link points. So I think we know what to expect from the journey now, though. We know to expect things like working with the modifiers. It's all going to be based around the modifiers are. So just looking at the modifiers, you can kind of guess what some of the journey objectives are going to be. We're not going to know until the season launches and we start going through it how much of a grind that is going to be. But in recent seasons, it does seem nowhere near like the first two modifier seasons, first two journeys that we had. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this preview. I did say I wanted to show you that shotgun in action, but I want to put a build together properly. Tomorrow, I'm going to release a couple more videos of like some builds that we throw together with the shotgun, with the 105 mag St. Elmo's. We'll do some hard content with it and showcase some of the new stuff and the new gear set as well, because the new gear set grew on me the more I read that. So I'm going to work on that tonight. We'll get those videos out for tomorrow for you, but I hope you've enjoyed this preview of the new Mutiny season. If you've got any questions, post down below. Make sure you drop a comment, hit like on the video, subscribe for more content from me if you're not subscribed. And yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.